everyone, this is Aesthetics by Chiya. So today I want to talk about 7 sunscreens that are in my collection, and I'm gonna quickly review all of them for you. So the first sunscreen that I have here with me is the Beauty of Joseon Relief Sun Rice+Probiotics. This is a sunscreen which I truly adore so much. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, then you will know that this is a holy grail of mine. I've gone through around 6 to 7 tubes. That's how good this sunscreen is. And the texture is really light, lotion-like, and once you just apply it onto your skin, it just glides and melts into your skin and disappears like you just applied nothing on your skin. That's how good it is. It has a satin finish and it's not super dewy, and it does not look like it's too glowy on your skin, but it looks like your skin is just lit from within. And reapplication is also really easy, and even when you're trying to reapply it, it will not ball up or it will not peel on the skin. So this is something which I really recommend to people who have drier skin, combo skin, or also oily skin. Oily skin type people can actually skip moisturizer and just use this. And this is the first sunscreen that I really like and I really adore, and I think I'm still going to continue using it because I just cannot seem to have enough of it. Second sunscreen that I have here with me is the Isntree Hyaluronic Acid Watery Sun Gel. This is also a favorite of mine, especially during the winter months. Just like the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen, this also has a very lotion-like texture. However, it is still on the more dewier side, and I think people who really like glowy skin or who like to look dewy will really like this product. And especially people who have drier skin types or combo skin types will really appreciate this product. I think it might be too heavy for oily skin types. It does contain skin benefiting ingredients like Centella asiatica, niacinamide, H-cordata, and these ingredients are really good, and ceramide NP as well, and these are really good in just calming and soothing the skin and also supporting the moisture barrier of your skin. So this is a staple of mine during the summer months, and also when I do any kind of treatments that make my skin really dry and irritated, I find that this does not sting my eyes at all, and there is no any kind of scent to it at all. So even though it's a chemical sunscreen, it does not sting or burn my eyes or my skin even when my skin is irritated. So yes, that's it. I really like this sunscreen as well. Next sunscreen that I have for you guys is the Biore UV Watery Essence. This is actually Biore's #1 selling SPF in this range, and a lot of people really like it. A lot of people really rave about it, and I think I am also one of them, except for one thing, that the alcohol in this is very high. You can just, when you're applying it, you can just get a whiff of the alcohol, and it's quite strong. But during the summer months, I really do not mind it because this is so lightweight. The gel-like texture is just so easy to apply, and it just melts into your skin, and the reapplication especially is just so easy. You just apply it on your fingers and you just dab it on and you're good to go. It is so lightweight and does not have any kind of white cast. I did forgot to mention that the Beauty of Joseon and the Easein one also, they have no white cast whatsoever, and this one does give your skin quite a bit of sheen, but it's not super dewy. And for a gel sunscreen, we wouldn't have imagined, but here we are. It does give the skin a little bit of sheen, which I personally do not mind, and I really like the fact that it's really easy to carry around and to reapply as well. Along with this having alcohol, it also does have fragrance, so if you're sensitive to fragrance, then you might want to skip on this one. However, it does have skin benefiting ingredients like glycerin, royal jelly extract, and hyaluronic acid. Also, I find that on days when my skin is super dry or just super irritated, my skin does not pair well with this. My skin will just start getting flakes and this will just not sit properly on top of them. I think that when my skin is really dehydrated and at its really vulnerable stage, this sunscreen does not work out so well for me. But other than that, during the hot and humid months, when you are in a really humid climate and you're sweating and you do not feel like reapplying sunscreen, I think this works really well with that. Next sunscreen that I have here with me is the Skin Aqua UV Super Moisture Gel Gold. I honestly love this product so much before I say anything about it. But then again, the alcohol smell, the alcohol content is so high, and the first time I applied it, I was like, okay, I need some few seconds to just smell this product because the alcohol is super duper strong. And you might think all this alcohol will just dry out your skin and your skin will not look cute at all, but actually this thing is super moisturizing for the skin, and I did not expect this to be this moisturizing. So I personally really like this product because it's quite hydrating and it's quite moisturizing despite the alcohol content. This is a water resistant, sweat resistant, and sebum resistant formula, and this is actually supposed to be better than the white cap one, and this is supposed to be an improved version of this one. So I haven't tried that one, but as for this one, I really feel that it is really lightweight and it is really easy to apply. It does give the skin some kind of dewy luminous glow, and this is actually what I'm using right now on my face. This glow actually is also sweat because it's really hot in my room right now, and I personally really find that reapplication is also easy. All I do is just I sanitize my hands first, and then I take this product and I just apply it in my hands, rub it in, and I just dab my skin. That's how I reapply it, and it does not cause any kind of problem to any kind of makeup if you're wearing, if you dab it properly. And you do not necessarily need to rub this in onto your skin. So just dabbing is enough and it will just sink into the skin really beautifully. So I think I really like this product as well. Another fact that I also like about this sunscreen is that it comes in a 110 ml bottle, and most sunscreens they come in 50 ml and they can be quite expensive. So this comes in 110 ml, and I also use this on my body when I'm just outside, and reapplication in the body is just as equally important as you do it on your face. So on the body it does not have any kind of stickiness or any kind of dewiness, but on the skin you will feel some kind of dewiness as well. But other than that, I think it's really good for the body as well, and I can actually just skip my moisturizer when I'm applying this on my body. So yes, I really like this as well. So the next sunscreen that I have here with me is the Misha Waterproof Sun Milk. This is a sunscreen which I have been using since a really long time, and I personally use this during the summer months when the weather is really hot and humid, and I'm looking for something which will just be water resistant and sweat resistant, because when you're outside and you're sweating, you do not want your sunscreen to just melt off. It has a really runny and milky texture as the name suggests, and it does provide some kind of soft matte finish to the skin. It is not super matte and it does not look chalky at all. It has a very faint white cast on the skin, and on my skin tone it's not visible at all, but on darker skin tones this will be visible. And this is not great for reapplying throughout the day when you are wearing makeup. If you're not wearing makeup, then it's totally fine, but on makeup wearing days it will not play well with the skin and everything will just look like very messy and chalky. The other thing about this sunscreen is that it does have a lot of silicones and dimethicones in it. So if your acne is just triggered by dimethicones, then you might need to be a bit wary about this. But then again, it's in a really minimal quantity and it did not bother my skin at all. So just letting you know this about this sunscreen. Overall, I think that this sunscreen will be very much appreciated by oily to combination skin people during the summer months, but for the drier skin people, I think they will not like it at all. Those who have super dry skin, this might just cling on to your dry patches, so I would specifically recommend this to oily to combo skin people. The next sunscreen that I have here with me is the Prem UV Defense Me Daily Sun Fluid. This is the OG sunscreen that got me started into wearing sunscreen daily and to the entire K-beauty sunscreen arena. And this actually has been reformulated, and this used to come in a 200 ml bottle. And back then it was all mineral sunscreen, and now it's a hybrid sunscreen and it only comes in 150 ml. So when this was brought by Korean beauty Point D, I had to get it and I had to try it out, and so far I think it's okay and I really like it as well. And there are a couple of things that they have reformulated in this product, because this has a lot of plant-based and fruit extracts, so you can still smell these extracts in this product, but they have removed some of the sensitizing ingredients in this product. Not have any kind of artificial fragrance, but you can smell some kind of floral scent because of all the flower and plant extracts that they have put in this particular sunscreen. The texture is not something like a lotion, it's quite thinner and it spreads really well. But the thing about this is that it has quite a bit of white cast, even more so than the Misha one. And the white cast is not noticeable in my skin tone at all, but it takes at least 3 to 4 minutes for me to fully blend it onto my face and to just apply it and for everything to settle down. And this stuff is really hard to wash off, just to let you know. And even before the reformulated one, it was really hard to wash off and you had to double cleanse your skin. So in terms of sweat resistant and sebum control, I think this is really good in terms of water resistant property, but it has quite a bit of white cast and I don't think darker skin tones will really appreciate that at all. The old sunscreen was such an OG of mine and I thought this would be the same. And it does perform really well, but given the amount of sunscreens that I have and the options that I have, this is definitely not my first choice for my face. But for my body, I honestly really appreciate this product so much. It does have that slight tone up effect, and as someone who uses AHAs and BHAs on her body, I really find that this product works really well to just provide a well-rounded SPF protection for my body as well. So I specifically use this just on my body and I really appreciate this 150 ml bottle that comes. Though the size was 200 ml before, I still really like this product, but just not for my face as much as I used to before. The last product that I want to talk about is the VT Cosmetics Sun Essence Pact. I unfortunately do not have it with me because I forgot it in my office And so, but then again, I really like the compact formula and the idea behind it to put it in a compact form. And the cushion honestly is really soft and it's just really easy to apply on top of any kind of makeup. It will not transfer any of your makeup as I thought it would. Actually thought that it would come in a cushion form, but actually it is a balm texture, and the balm is really soft and it just melts into your skin if you try touching it. Blue part is supposed to soothe and nourish the skin, and the white part is supposed to provide with UV protection. I really think that this product provides a dewy finish to the skin, and I don't think oily people will really appreciate that, so that you'll have to powder your face after using it. But it is really convenient to apply this on your face when you want to reapply sunscreen, because honestly you do not have to use your fingers, which might be dirty. Then again, a lot of germs, bacteria might be in your hands. So just reapplication of sunscreen has been really easy nowadays for me because of this single product. It does have a little bit of tone up effect, a little bit of white cast, very faint on my skin type. Then again, I don't think will work at all for darker skin type, but it just does what it's supposed to do. And it does have some kind of smell to it. It does not have any kind of artificial fragrance, but since it has a lot of flower based and plant based extracts, I think the smell comes from them. But it did not seem to bother any of my skin, and it did not irritate my skin at all. Whenever there are a lot of plant-based and flower-based extracts, I do get wary because they can irritate the skin, but it did not irritate my skin. And upon application, it does have some kind of cooling sensation. So I think this works really well during the hot and humid months. And right now I'm really enjoying it, and I really highly recommend it if you have light to medium skin tone. For darker skin tone, I would not recommend it. And also for combo to dry skin types, they will really appreciate this product as well. It also has a number of skin benefiting ingredients, like it has 3 different types of peptides, Centella asiatica, tea tree leaf water, all of these which provide cooling and soothing benefits to the skin. So the ingredient list wise, it is quite long, but then again, I really find that it does help in really calming the skin down and just providing soothing benefits to the skin. So guys, those are the 7 sunscreens in my collection that I quickly reviewed for you guys. I hope you liked the video, and just let me know if you have a favorite sunscreen of yours that just works perfectly for your skin. I would also love to try it out, and for individual reviews you can check out my Instagram post on these sunscreens. And I'll see you around in my next video. Bye. Love Aesthetics by Chiya.